Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. We're glad to have you back. Glad to feel your presence and sense your spirit. We're glad to have you back today. I want to talk to you today. I want to come at you today with another lesson, another spiritual lesson, another metaphysical lesson, another lesson on life. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. We're glad to have you back. Yes. Hope your day is going good. I hope your week is going good. I hope your life is going good. If it isn't, just make it happen by co-creating and connecting with the Father in heaven. Yes. Well, I'm going to get on into the subject right now. I want to talk to y'all about something that we all experience, either from ourselves or from other people. What am I talking about? I'm talking about bad attitudes. And I want to entitle this message today, The Danger of Having a Bad Attitude. Did you know it's very dangerous to go through life, to live your life with a bad or a negative attitude? Attitude is a vibration. Attitude is a frequency. And if you take on a bad attitude, if you take on a negative attitude, you create that reality. The reality to create more of a bad attitude. And so becomes the endless cycle of things happening in your life to cause you to get a bad attitude, which causes you to get a bad attitude, which causes things to happen in your life to get a bad attitude, which causes you to get a bad attitude, which causes things to happen in your life to cause you to get a bad attitude. Yes. You see the cycle? Do you see the cycle? The dangers of having a bad attitude. We know that a lot of things happen in our life, and we know that we go through a lot of things. We know a lot of things come at us. We know a lot of things are unfair. We know a lot of unfair things happen to us. We know people stab us in the back. We know people cheat us. We know people are rude to us. You know, people are mean to us. We encounter all kind of negativity projected upon us every day. And we naturally want to project that negativity back to the world in the form of a bad attitude. But I say here today, if you allow this world and the unfairness of this world and the rejection of this world and the meanness of this world cause you to get a bad attitude, it will only cause more things to happen in your life to cause you to get a bad attitude. How do I break the cycle of getting a bad attitude? We feel like the world is against us. We feel like circumstances are against us. We feel like bad circumstances are against us. We feel like some hidden force or some hidden hand is trying to keep us down. It's trying to make our life hard. It's causing us to be sad, angry, mad, frustrated. And a combination of all of these things causes us to get a bad attitude. But I say here today, don't allow yourself to get a bad attitude. But you have to work. Because your natural reaction is to get a bad attitude. Your natural inclination is to get a bad attitude. But I say here today, don't allow yourself to get a bad attitude. Don't allow yourself to get into that frequency and that vibration, because it will only make things worse. It will only make things harder. It will only make things more difficult. Don't allow yourself to get in a bad attitude, because it creates a frequency aura around you, which only attracts more negativity. The way to break the cycle is speak positive affirmations in your life. Choose to be happy. Choose to smile instead of frowning. Smile at yourself in the mirror and speak positive affirmations to yourself. You must, in this unfair, mean world, raise your frequency and raise your vibration. In other words, no matter what's going on in your life, don't allow yourself to get a bad attitude. Some people are stuck in a bad attitude. Some people are stuck in the frequency of a bad attitude. And they have allowed their circumstances, they have allowed their surroundings to affect who they are. And it's hard not to get a bad attitude, especially when the world is so mean, especially when the world is so unfair, especially when the world takes your money and lies to you and arrests you and fires you off its jobs. Yes, it's so hard not to get a bad attitude. But it is your good attitude that slingshots you and catapults you back to the top. You must not allow this world to cause you to get a bad attitude, because it will only make your life worse. It will only make your life go in a downward spiral. You see, attitude is so important. No matter what situation you're in, no matter what you're dealing with, it doesn't matter even who wronged you. You mustn't allow yourself to get a negative and a bad attitude. I'm going to make a couple of points here. I'm not going to hold y'all long tonight. You see, instead of getting a bad attitude, just become more determined. Instead of getting a bad attitude, you make the choice to smile. Instead of getting a bad attitude, you make the choice to laugh. In spite of what's going on around you. You see, people want things to go right before they get a good attitude. But it is your attitude that makes things go right. The world is trying to make you get a bad attitude. This world wants to see you walk around with a bad attitude. Don't let the world win. Keep a smile on your face. Keep laughing. Keep trying. Keep doing your best. And more important of all, keep a good attitude. Don't allow yourself to go into negativity. Don't allow the vibration of negativity, the low vibrations of a bad attitude, take over your life. It will take over your life. And it will cause your life to go into a downward spiral. So many people are angry. So many people are frustrated. So many people are going through so much, and it will get worse if they don't change their attitude about the situation. If you keep a negative attitude in a bad situation, it will only cause the situation to get worse. See, in the polarity of life, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have people and things and situations. Sometimes it'll go your way. Sometimes it won't. When things go your way and things are good and things are all right in your life, have a good attitude. When things don't go your way, and things are not good in your life, and things aren't working right in your life, also have a good attitude. Don't let your attitude be based on your circumstances. Don't let your attitude be based on what happened and didn't happen right in your life. Your attitude is your choice. Not the world's choice, not other people's choice, not your job's choice. Your attitude is your choice. You choose your attitude. And only you can choose your attitude. Not the circumstances, not other people, not your job. You choose your attitude. And that's great news, because it puts the power back in your hands. See, they want you to have a negative attitude so they can steal your energy, so they can steal the power of the law of attraction and the power of manifestation away from you. See, if you have a bad attitude, it greatly hinders and halts your manifestation power. It greatly hinders and halts your relationship with the Father in heaven, with Source. A bad attitude is spiritual. It's not just physical. A bad attitude is giving your power away. This is the real danger of having a bad attitude, because it gives your power to whatever it is that's causing the bad attitude. No. Choose to be happy. Choose to smile. Choose to keep a good attitude, in spite of this world trying to make you have a bad attitude. Just take life one day at a time. Just live your life one day at a time. Don't allow yourself to go into a negative vibration. Don't allow yourself to go into a negative frequency. Just do your best. Take life one day at a time. And keep smiling. And keep laughing. Don't let frustration, don't let the meanness of this world get the best of you. Laugh, smile, and be happy. You see, the energy you give out, it will reflect back to you. So if you give out negative energy, including a negative attitude, life will give you a negative energy and a negative attitude. Remember that as you go through life. It reflects your attitude. So if you got a good attitude, life will have a good attitude towards you. If you have a bad attitude, life will reflect a bad attitude back on you. Can't you see why this is so important to have a good attitude? Besides, when you have a bad attitude, nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to smile at you. Nobody wants to be your friend. You become very unapproachable. But when you have a good attitude, opportunities will fall your way. But to have a bad attitude is to take away your opportunities. So I say, for the sake of your survival, for the sake of your happiness, for the sake of your sanity, kill the bad attitude and adopt a good attitude. If for no other reason than for your own sake. It is dangerous to have a bad attitude. Yes. You see, we all have weaknesses. We all have things that get to us. We all have things that make us angry. We all have things that frustrate us. And so, it is very difficult to work through these things. It is very difficult to deal with these things. But you see, an attitude is a seed. And frustration, mean people, lying people, hateful people, bad situations, they all plant seeds in your garden. And what will grow, these bad seeds will turn into weeds instead of flowers. If you want your life to be a beautiful flower bed, don't let the reasons for a bad attitude, they're there, but don't let them take root. Don't let all the negative things in life take root and cause weeds to grow in your garden. It is the good attitude that is the sunlight and the fresh water in your garden. And it will cause flowers to grow. Yes, keep a good attitude in spite of the bad situations. And one way to keep a good attitude is simply starting your day off right. How you start your day. How you start your day is very important. Yes. Start your day with a smile. Start your day with positive affirmations. Start your day by smiling at yourself in the mirror. Start your day by telling yourself a joke. Start your day by saying something funny to yourself. Start your day by speaking kind and good words to yourself. Because the truth is, it's rough out there. It's rough out there. And you have to build yourself up. Because no one else is going to build you up all the time. You can't wait for somebody else to build you up. You have to build yourself up. And you build yourself up by starting your day off right. And that's building your attitude up for all of the crazy things that are going to come at you that day. Take on a positive attitude as soon as your feet hit the floor. Because the game of the Matrix starts as soon as your feet hit the floor. So, you must get a jump on the game and adjust and build up your attitude the second you open your eyes. It's how you start. and it's how you finish. What I mean is, whatever you go through that day, don't allow it to get you in a low frequency. Don't allow it to get you in a low vibration. Keep a good attitude in spite of. Keep a good attitude. Live your life with a good attitude. Think right. Think right thoughts to yourself. Speak right things to yourself. And that will affect your attitude. No matter what the outside world is saying to you, or what the outside world is doing to you, speak kindly to yourself. Build yourself up. Yes. Keep a good attitude. This is how you do it. By keeping a good attitude. Don't allow yourself to get a bad attitude. Don't allow yourself to get a negative attitude. I'm going to make about one more point here today. Then I'm going to let you have your day back. Here's the best news of all. This is the greatest thing to keep your attitude up. But yet it is very simple. And that is, keep love in your heart. Keep God, the universe, the Heavenly Father in your life. Stay focused on God. Stay focused on the Heavenly Father. Stay focused on the right things, all that is good, all that is right, and all that is true. Stay focused on the love in your heart. Don't allow a seed of bitterness to enter your heart. But keep God in your life. What I mean by that, the God within, the all spark of love that is deep within your heart. Keep that alive. The seed of bitterness, people will throw seeds of bitterness into your heart. But stamp it out with love. Don't allow the seeds of bitterness to take root and cause it to grow weeds in the garden of your heart. But stamp it out with love and relationship with the Father in heaven. That's the best news of all. Keep God, the universe, the all that is good, the God in your heart, the God that is within and the God that is without. Keep a relationship. Yes. And keep love in your heart. In spite of anything that's going on in your life. I say keep love in your heart. And if you keep love in your heart, you will keep a good attitude. So I say, my final words here today for this video is keep love in your heart. And it will cause you to keep a good attitude. That's my video for today. I thank y'all for listening. Remember, keep a good attitude by keeping God in your heart, by keeping God and love in your heart. And don't allow a seed of bitterness, this world, these mean and hateful people, these lying people, and all of the craziness in this world. Don't allow them to throw seeds of bitterness into your garden. Stamp them out with love and happiness. And stamp them out with a great attitude in spite of what's going on. Yes. That's my video for today. I thank y'all for listening. I thank y'all for coming back today. I know I got choked up a couple of times. Y'all know how it is. But you know what? I decided to keep a good attitude and smile through the whole thing. Now here we are at the end. And I think this was a great video. Why? Because in spite of any setback, I choose to keep a good attitude. I'm Jerome Strickland. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. And remember, keep God and love in your heart. And remember, attitude is everything. God bless. I'm out.